Welcome to part 2 of episode 40. There was a bad storm and our internet went out. So,
Plus Alabama.
resuming, Alex took a hit for 11 years of age and is now at 84. All right.
I don't know. We could submit.
To the sands of time. Taylor, you're up.
Bit to death.
I'm up.
You're up.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter then.
Not for long, though.
We're pretty much.
I'm gonna.
I just want to wait till tomorrow.
Let me see.
Unless we get Duex Machina.
Oh, hold up. I'm rolling initiative for a combatant.
See,
They got 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so I picked up feet last level, maximize spell. Can I get it like on all my levels?
You have, as a wizard, you have to prepare a spell with that feat. And it would take up a slot 3 levels higher.
Okay, so I can't do that.
At the top of the round, hold up. Let me consult my notes real quick.
Go ahead. Still my turn, isn't it?
Yes, it will be. It will still be your turn. Meredith teleports in. And she says, "I thought I heard trouble."
Yeah. I'm gonna do
Yay. I could have turned
the
Hey, can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Cool. I just got my internet back.
I can see you too.
Face can see me.
I'm gonna do the
Yeah.
meta magic rod of the fireball again. For the
Okay.
max.
He succeeds on the save.
Question is, will you be able?
It takes 15.
That's a good question.
Yep.
Do you feel?
Let's see.
You might need to pull it up from behind the wall more.
Too old to be getting up and down like this.
Or whatever.
Okay. It is Theo's turn. He's going to finally crawl out from underneath the rubble and stand up.
Boing.
The boy takes an attack of opportunity on him. Theo is about to get bitch slapped in the next year.
Literally.
I mean, you know, the oncoming years.
He gets bitch slapped for 44 years. And is hurled. Hurl!
Holy shit.
Smack! Alright.
Stay.
Wesley, you're up.
Amadeus. Noodle arms, go!
Somebody help this man.
Whatever.
Somebody help me.
You take 2 more swings, and the boy continues to dodge. Brandon, you're up.
So the kid's still there?
Yes.
Is he bleeding at all?
There.
No. He looks like he's bruised a little bit.
And burned.
No, omnipotence. Why don't you roll like that normally?
That wasn't a roll. That was just a flip.
It flopped.
Exactly.
What you doing, Brandon?
I just don't feel like we're being very effective right now.
What makes you say that?
Well, the fact that, Makana spent, 50-something PowerPoints already, and this guy is not even bleeding?
Well, like I said, we probably weren't meant to fight him. Or we probably weren't meant to stay here or keep fighting him, so that's pretty much on us.
Yeah,
Hmm.
shoot. So he doesn't. Makana can't see the real him, can she?
Correct.
It just looks like a normal kid.
Yep.
Depends on what you call normal. But yeah.
No, this is about average for a child. It drains the life out of you.
Yeah, I mean, she wants to hit him with her cold iron sickle, see if that does anything. She also
Okay.
doesn't want to get near him.
With wounding weapons, let's try cold iron sickle. That'll teach you. Cold iron wounding sickle.
She's gonna another construct. I guess we'll go with another construct.
Okay.
Sorry, no roof. Wham.
Yeah. Large construct. It's coming with. I guess it's gonna come with power or not power attack, muscle, and what do you guys say? Smite or extra attack?
Extra attack. You'll need it.
Okay, it's gonna come with extra attack, and
Whenever
It's got AC 30, so let me know how that goes. We're going to go ahead to Dawn's turn.
Blast this motherfucker.
I guess I'll.
We're all gonna die anyway. Just do it.
You just the construct and Brandon?
oh no, Makana's going
Or do you
to.
want to do it from this square diagonally?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Makana will get out the way, and JD, that's going to be 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
What's your DC? How much?
20.
From one hit?
Yes. Hit, miss, miss. The other one was a 28, and the last one was a 21.
10 plus half your level, which is 4 plus your constitution, which is 16 minus 3 is 13, which is 1, so 15. He actually makes it on the 2. It's how much?
68.
Okay. Ooh. Do you want to roll it? Or shall I? Okay. 25.
25 on 68.
Halved into 13? No, 12. And his resistance absorbs that. All right. Do you want to move?
Sure.
To where?
Well, since I could just step over the rubble.
Okay.
Twist your ankle. Falls.
Alrighty. The boss's turn. Let's see. Which one? He's going to point at Makana again. Give me a
Rude.
fortitude save.
She's gonna get a nat 20 here. Let's see. 14 plus 7 is 21. Close enough.
But so far. You take 11 years. You are now 76. You are old age category. -3 strength dex con, +1 int wiz ka. Alrighty. Top of the round.
Wait, how much plus whiz?
+1.
Oh,
So now you're at the maximum age penalty / benefits of -6 to your physicals, +3 to your mentals. All right. Top of the round, everybody roll again.
so Makana's at 23 wisdom.
Yes. Theo only takes 23 years. And Kaiserith takes 63.
I rolled a 12.
Or Makana's at 24 wisdom.
Okay. Now I have to roll for what's her name? Meredith. Whose turn I forgot to take. She doesn't make it. And takes 8 years.
Yeah, didn't she go before me?
She should actually. So she's going to cast. What is she going to cast? She's going to be casting a thing, definitely.
A thing.
What am I looking for? She's going to cast a maximized empowered fireball using divine meta magic at about here to blast the kid. He makes a reflex save and makes it. Takes half. Maximized empowered is 60 plus half again is 90. 45 down to 30. Okay, so Luar, what did you get for your 4?
Made it.
Okay. 31 halved into 15.
That's the lowest I've ever gotten.
I know, right?
What the fuck?
All right, Amadeus.
No.
Okie dokie. You're dead.
Not even Shred Resurrection can
Hold on
bring
to
it back?
You watch as Amadeus turns to dust.
Not even True Resurrection?
Not even through resurrection. Hold on to that, I said.
Don't roll them out.
I'll roll it up anyway.
Okie dokie. Leroy, what'd you get?
I rolled a nat 20.
Hey, you succeed! Ooh, on a roll that would have done 20 to you. You only take 10.
Yay, I guess.
That's good.
All right, Makana.
All right. She's supposed to be making a save, or is it her turn?
Fortitude save.
Another one?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think she can succeed at this point. 9 plus 7 is 15 or 16.
You would be correct there.
Or wait, no. Her con save went down, so that actually is a 15.
All right, you take 9 more years. You're at 85. Addis, what'd you get, man?
I failed.
Here we go. Wow, you only get 1.
You're alive.
What?
Luckiest person ever.
Pretty much.
Hey, you and Makana are both 85.
Hey.
High five.
Woo!
Nursing home for crotchety adventures.
Yeah. Makana does a shimmy and yells to Addis, "How's that hip doing?"
Oh, it's
I
okay.
remember when you was a sexy young motherfucker.
You're up.
How's your dentures?
Mhm.
That ass though.
Whose turn is it?
Some bitches.
It's yours.
Oh, it's mine.
Go all out, man.
How do
You
we
got nothing to
skip
lose.
the kid?
Yeah, lose the kid.
The kid
I thought
took his turn.
Oh, you did?
He hit Makana with last turn's 11 years.
Yeah, with another
Be
finger
that.
pistol.
I want to be that old guy. Yeah, you was a sexy motherfucker back in the day.
You
For
just in
some
the
reason.
I told David that Amadeus just bit it. I said he shriveled up into dust and blew away in the wind. And David responds, "That's shitty."
Yeah, I'm familiar with this feeling.
I can't see
This is
JD's.
the first time I've killed you.
That's about 6 times you killed me.
Let's keep it rolling for the good times. What are you doing, Taylor?
I can't see your screen. It's blank.
your screen is blank.
My screen is blank.
Yeah.
Well, at least we can hear each other.
Oh.
Nothing has changed except that Amadeus is no longer on the grid.
Okay.
And as you know, I was planning on using grid for this combat to begin with, so you're right where I want you.
Addis is going to try.
Those who look like a bitch.
He looks old.
What you trying at us?
Addis is gonna cast haste on his friends.
Oh,
All right.
well, you're all hasted, those of you who are still with us.
Hey.
Yeah.
Now, haste can affect the construct, right?
Yes.
All right.
Look at him, doing you one last solid before he turns into dust and dies.
Does that give me just one extra attack or two?
One.
Neat.
It would be at your highest bonus with whatever your primary attack is. All right. In that case, it is Kaiserath's turn. He lunges for the boy with a touch attack
Bad touch.
and makes it.
What?
Now the boy rolls a fortitude save and bombs it.
He has like -3 con.
An empowered D10
of con damage.
of con damage.
Whew.
7 with half again. That's 10 points of con damage.
Why do we even play melee characters? We should just play the spellcaster. I got a wounded weapon. I could have cast this spell like 3 levels ago.
Granted, I could have cast
Spells
whatever he
touch
did, but I don't have it
or a
prepared.
spell storing quarterstaff.
The boy looks much worse for the wear.
He going down.
He lets out a scream of rage.
That sucks.
Muppet scream of rage.
I mean, losing 10 con is kind of huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Amadeus would lose how many hit points if he got hit with that? 5 per level?
Well,
So,
it put me down to 10 from without. If I wasn't raging, it put me down to 10.
yeah. That,
Yeah, that's well over 100 hit
Ooh.
points. Yeah,
Ah.
feels good, man.
All right. With the scream
Touch
of
me again.
rage, everybody make a fortitude save DC 20.
Hey.
Hey, I made it.
I failed that one too.
21.
Well, you don't have to because you're dead.
Oh, I make it.
I failed.
Even in death, JD. Even in death.
Fio manages somehow to not make it. Same with Kaiserath. All right. So you made it. Okay. Addis.
I failed.
Okay. Leroy.
I failed.
Oh shit.
We're going down together, boys and ladies.
And Fio and Kaiserath both failed it. Fio takes 100 years.
Oh.
You take no years. Addis takes 20 years and crumples up into dust.
No.
I greeted him in the afterlife.
Suck.
What about Makana? Did she make it?
She made it.
Okay, you don't take any years. Leroy failed it and takes 40 years.
Waiting for you, man.
Rip Addis, we knew him well. Okay, Kaiserath regrets doing what he did because Kaiserath takes 200 years.
Oh.
And Meredith rolls, makes it.
Nice.
What a sturdy old woman.
She's
All
all
right. She's currently aged at 93. She joined the combat at 83.
Oh.
She's not young. She is, however, a half-elf, so she's not super duper old.
I'm super old.
Well, you're 390 right now, so
I'm pretty good.
Oh, yeah, you got plenty of years.
not that many left.
By the rate I've been going at, no, not really.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're at 110.
It is now Fio's turn. He feels his arthritis in every joint. He can't even pull back his bow, but he's going to attempt to move that way and take a shot because he's not a quitter. He misses.
Shit.
He can't even draw the bowstring back far enough to get enough launch on it. All right, it is Meredith's turn. She is going to look at the wizard spell list and see what's good at 7th level.
Wait, who's Meredith?
The mage that you guys came here to rescue?
Okay, wait, she joined the fight?
Yes, she did.
2 turns ago.
How did you miss?
Okay. I didn't see her. Is she the green die? I don't. Oh, okay, I see her.
She's the blue D10.
All right.
Just stab her with a pen, a giant pen.
She is gonna cast.
Feeble Mind.
I'd say keep hitting that fort.
Oh,
She's gonna cast Power Word Blind.
Ooh.
does that mean everybody has to look away?
No.
Depends on the
The
age.
target becomes blinded if they have less than 200 health.
Flash.
And after losing 10 points of Constitution, the boy does in fact have less than 200 health.
Why do you have so much?
Because
So-
we kill him in 1 round or 2 rounds if he didn't.
Yeah.
It's just impossible.
If you recall, you guys killed Krista in about that much time, and she had 200 health and a higher AC.
That's before we had wounding weapons.
Yeah, I might add that. That was before you had those. You took hers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what? We dealt like 3 points of con damage to her. Then Kaiserif just did 10. Or to the boy.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So
we had 30.
that said, she took her turn. The boy is blinded now, which he loudly exclaims, "I'm blind." Makana, you're up.
Tell me about your problems.
Oof.
What's up, man?
How far is Amadeus's scimitar?
It is right here.
Fuck you.
No, wait, right
man.
here.
Well, I mean, we kind of need to keep hammering at this. Does
Well-
he have any AC bonuses to being blind? Is he flat-footed?
His AC is lowered. Yes.
His AC is lowered.
And is it 24?
It is currently 23.
All right. Makana with haste is
I might be able to.
oof. Okay, so to take a full round action, I have to be next to him already. So I would only get 1 attack if I pick up the scimitar and attack him.
You are encumbered. Heavily so.
Oh yeah, I'd be rolling with negatives on that scimitar. All right. Makana is shooting a.
Benefit.
You add your level to your strength as an enhancement bonus. So it doesn't stack with divine power, but it does give you +3 better.
Okay.
Makana is going to shoot a fire ray
Okay.
at him. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. That is going to be 18 versus his touch AC.
His flat-footed touch AC, which will be a hit.
All right, and it is 12 points. I'm fishing out some D6s now. Could you get out of my face, doggo? I love you.
You want me to go ahead and roll 12d6 for you?
12d6 plus 1 for each d6.
So 12d6 plus 12?
Yes.
Okay, that's going to be 55. And
All
that's a touch attack. He takes 40 damage.
All right. Makana swift actions for temporal acceleration again.
Okay.
Astral construct coming down on the other side of him. This one with extra attack and poison touch.
Okay.
I'm going to roll its 3 attacks, and I'm going to roll the other one's 4 attacks. Let's see. She's swinging with +17. It's swinging only +17, so only one of those hits, and it's a DC 15 Constitution save. Or I'm sorry, Fortitude save.
He makes it.
All right. He takes 19 points of damage, and then the 4 attacks from the other one. Oh, cool. 3 of those attacks will hit. 1 will miss.
Okay.
And I am rolling this one's damage now. I need 1 more D8 because I only got 2 out. All right, 8 plus 13 is 21. 6 plus 13 is 19, and then 8 again plus 13 is 21. So 21, 19, and 21 points of bludgeoning damage. And then Makana uses her move action to move back.
Okay. Letting
And
go.
she says, "Young whippersnapper."
You take how many steps back?
Hopefully enough to be out of range for more Addis and Ulair AoE. Just like 2.
Okay. Follow-up question. Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. How do you pronounce Don's character's name? Ulhar?
No, I meant Addis is dead.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Okay. The boy lets out another scream. Your constructs vanish.
Cool.
She's
She's
And-
going all out because he's going to keep doing that.
And everybody give me another fortitude save.
But not me.
Makana failed. She got a 5.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, okay. Whew. Theo gets 6 years. Ular gets 93.
why?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
I don't like that. Oh.
You are very close, dear. All right. Leroy, what'd you get?
Oh, I failed.
Okay. That's going to be 19 years to you. Also, you proceed to get lost in the fog. And what did Makana get, Brandon?
She failed. She rolled a 2, has +7 in fortitude, and has -3 in con. So that puts her at +13 con. So yeah, she got a 7. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you came very close. You have 2 more years left on your life.
Cool.
And
So what is she? 118?
You are 88.
Oh, 88? She dies at 90? I thought we said she lives to 120.
Did we?
When we were looking for the Synad lifespan, they didn't have it in the complete psionics, so we said she just lives above a decade, or above a century.
Well, for this, I went with human lifespan because they're it
Okay.
describes them as human in every other way. So,
All right.
and Meredith gets 16.
Oh.
Seraph
Thanks.
gets 96 plus 26 for numbers. That's 122.
Damn. Just
Even Kaiserith is starting to feel this. All right. That said, it was Brandon's turn. It is now Dawn. You're up.
yeah. I'm gonna do.
The strength domain power.
I mean,
Okay.
I may as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm still haste.
Yeah, you're
Or
still
did I-
hasted.
Yeah.
It's not dependent on the caster's concentration.
I know, right? I was like, oh. Oh. That was on one of my
Yeah,
attacks.
don't forget your luck domain power.
I'm gonna reroll this.
Okay.
Oh, I also didn't roll my third attack.
Yes. You mean your fourth?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, and now your fourth.
Whoop.
Okay, so that looks like 2 hits with the sword.
Yep, and one's a crit. Do I need? You can't crit.
Can't crit him.
Fuck.
Okay, tell me the damage.
Where's the other? Oh, those are my dice. Let's see. Math. So I lost like 3 in strength, right? When I hit vulnerable.
Venerable, yes.
Okay, so it's back up to normal for just this round.
Yep.
God. I'm so mad at this.
So,
That is a 14. I hate you. That's 17. Would that be considered 2 wounds?
yes.
4. My life is over before it even started.
Hey, Wesley,
Yo.
you want to wander over here?
Oh, wow, yeah.
He sounds like he's dust.
Oh.
The couch is deep, but it's comfortable.
My fat ass be sure to bottom out on it, so
All right.
hell out of your couch.
So as your second hit with the kid connects, he falls to one knee and says, "Please don't kill me. I don't want to die."
Looks at him.
Sucks to be you.
I have true seeing on. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Do you run him through?
Yeah.
All right. Ular stabs the boy, and he lets out a silent scream, throws back his head and arms, and there's a blinding flash, and everything goes dark. Then the party wakes up at the border of the village. It is daytime. The sun is shining very brightly, and
Is everybody back to normal?
Yep.
Yes.
You explain.
Makana's 22 again?
yes,
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like 22.
the only changes are that Addis advances 1 year, and Amadeus advances 6 years permanently.
So I'm 25 now.
32. 31.
Makana begins kissing her skin and hugging herself.
Middle
I'm
age.
still a sexy young motherfucker. I ain't worried about it. I'm just sitting here like,
Wait, does anybody remember it?
Yes, you all very clearly remember what just happened.
I took it down.
I'm going to be honest, though.
I know.
Kycereth with that MVP dealing 120 points of damage to it via Constitution reduction.
Yeah. And once he did that, I was like, Makana's just going to keep powering Poison Touch on him until he falls to it. She was about to start summoning constructs with extra attack and Poison Touch. Just 6 saves against it every turn.
Alrighty.
Da.
So, how did it feel to be dust?
that's an interesting question I do have, JJ. And I'm actually really serious about this. Having probably gone to, it's not the Abyss. It's probably one of the 9 hells where the devils are, right?
Actually, no. When you passed, it was just kind of dark. There was nothing.
Nothingness.
So it just passed into nothingness.
Oh, that's scary.
That's even
The
worse.
gods aren't real.
It's even worse.
Yeah. That means your soul was eaten.
Well, just is that true? Is that, well? There's no way you know if that's just something to do with that, or that's just what's meant for him after he dies.
We can only speculate.
I gotta figure out
So
how you
that's
take
what-
that.
There are a couple of things that you notice that are different about the town. The house that you were fighting around, it's gone. It's
Even the rubble?
no. There's definitely signs that it was there at one time, but it looks like it was manually torn down.
Yes. Because we manually took.
No, like the area has been cleared. It just looks like it's been gone for years.
Like, you mean as in demolish, not
Yes,
like
intentionally demolished. You also noticed that the farm that you visited up on the hill, it lacks a chicken coop.
Rip Caesar.
You hear a rooster crow in the distance from the farm.
Caesar!
It crows again. Everyone hears it.
I'm coming.
For who the cock crows thrice for.
Give me my cock back!
However, walking through town, you notice that there are fewer people than there were when you first walked through.
Is the fog still here?
No, it's a bright sunny day.
All right.
It's a beautiful day.
It's gonna be bright.
Are we still at our same PowerPoint usage, or is this a new day?
Is that what it was like?
It's
for you guys?
effectively a new day.
Oh, he
All
doesn't
right.
comment on that. He's
Whatever
actually-
you had when you entered the village, you have back.
So I got my wounding scimitar back, my corner.
He didn't pick it up.
Oh yeah, Makana thought about it. Then she was like, "Wait, I'm not proficient with this, and I have a -2 in strength, so
Yeah.
I'm rolling with the -6 on these attacks."
Yep.
Oops. Sorry.
Anyway,
Oh.
however, you notice walking towards you is Meredith.
She's still old?
Yeah, but you know she was old when you met her.
Oh, I just mean like, so, okay.
Yeah, Makana's gonna like just run up to her and say, "What was that thing?"
I'm gonna use my real quick.
She stretches her back and says, "I remembered one of the breakthroughs that I had when I first got caught here. The closest that I can figure is that it was some sort of, I won't say deity, but definitely of some sort of divine descent. Would have to be for one that could create such an effective time loop." You notice that she's rubbing at her back. She says, "In any case, so, as I understand it, the people that used to live in that house, it was Eric and his parents. The father passed shortly after the boy's birth, and the farm fell into disuse as the mother had no idea, knew very little about agriculture and maintaining a farm. So she turned to crafting and selling clothing and other sorts of cloths and linens. And
Yeah.
then one day on her journey towards Fort Chalice, she was accosted by bandits.
Makana's gonna say, "I only saw a brief visage of her, but it wasn't pretty."
She shakes her head. No.
And so that kid thing used his magic to bring her back or stall her death.
Or at least to loop the town back to the day before she left.
Well, he only wanted to keep his men alive. That's depressing.
Makana says, "In any case, he attacked us." So
He did, and looking around, I noticed that even a couple of the people that I had known here for the short time that I had been here, they're gone. It looks like the gravestones for them have been gathering moss and dust for ages now.
Oh, excuse me.
yeah, Makana nods and says, "And I suppose the chicken died of whatever sickness it had."
Oh, the chicken? He's fine. That's him growing now.
Your chicken out.
Ironically, a lot of people apparently just died of old age, but the chicken is fine.
Yeah. Makana's gonna just offer her hand towards Meredith and say,
Look at the nature.
"Well, your friend is looking for you. If you like, we can take you there quickly."
Some type of dragon.
What do you take me for? Some
Something.
sort of worthless old woman? I can get there myself.
Makana's gonna say, I take you for somebody who just may have been trapped years as a kidnap victim by some weird thing. Just trying to save you the hassle.
She nods and says, and you have done that much for me, and for that I am grateful. I don't have much, or at least not until I get back to my laboratory, but I do want you to have this. She hands the party a scroll.
Can Makana read it? She reads Draconic.
It's written in some sort of arcane wording. You're unable to recognize it.
Scroll of fuck.
Addis,
Get money.
however, noted. Hey, Addis, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Addis and Leroy both recognize a scroll of time stop.
Woof.
Ooh, I'll take it.
Vietnam style flashbacks.
She bows about 20 degrees before you hear pop, and she goes, oh, never mind. I was going to bow and tell you I'm grateful, but I'm just grateful. I'm going to go. I've got,
Hope. Healing.
You cast
Heal. That's a restoration.
What that? Oh, there it is.
Lesser restoration targeting spinal cords.
Is that what we cured?
Maybe cure minor wounds.
Yeah.
cure light wounds on her?
Yeah.
Okay. She sighs and says, that's a little better. Either way, I'm going to get back to my lab. I've got something for this in there. A tincture. And I'm sure Armos will be quite grateful as well. You should look him up next time you're in town.
Yes, I was actually. Well, I guess I'll just send him a sending and tell him that you're all right and heading back towards your laboratory.
No worry. But if you would all like a lift over to Lorifin, I'd be happy to take you.
Sure.
It's better than walking.
Okay. Do you have any business you'd like to take care of before we go?
Nope.
In the town?
Damn, we should have mugged this whole entire city and then went.
Yeah. Say,
Damn it.
Years ago.
Makana's gonna ask her if she left anything behind at her house.
She shakes her head. No, nothing that I hadn't already expended.
And she's gonna say, and it's definitely your house. Does this place have anything to offer the region?
She nods and says, well, they do some fishing a little bit off the coast. Apparently there's a pathway that only the villagers know about to get down to the beach. They collect some marine life in the wading pools that are down there and do a little bit of fishing off the coast.
Maybe Krakens.
Makana's just gonna say, if you don't mind, I would like your house, and I wouldn't mind establishing a chapter of my guild here just to kind of be on the lookout for little things like this.
Oh, she looks back towards her house. You see rising plumes of smoke.
She set it on fire? Oh, Makana would have wanted to do that too.
Nice.
She says, anyway, so Lorifin then.
Yes, Lorifin.
Lead on.
All right. She casts Greater Teleport and takes all of you to Lorifin.
Greater teleport.
Yep. Unerring accuracy.
All right.
Yes.
You're now in Lorifin. It's cold.
Not so nice.
Yeah, Makana drops her psionic focus and becomes refocused to fire.
You are in a place that you do not recognize, though it does appear to be a wizard's laboratory.
Laboratory.
It's cold here.
You see that the place is decorated with holy symbols of Bokob here and there.
It's the god of magic?
Yes, the god of knowledge and magic.
Shrugs.
Yeah.
As she wraps her winter blanket closely around her along with her wings.
It's comfortably warm in here.
Oh, it's inside. I thought she teleported us outside.
No, you're inside the laboratory.
No, the interdimensional space is cold, but the inside of this room is warm.
Anyway, you can see that there's pretty much everything in here that one would need to hold themselves up for days, weeks, months, maybe. There's any number of arcane apparatus that are bubbling away and simmering and heating liquids and whatnot.
Definitely a laboratory.
She wanders over to to an armoire, throws it open, and you can see that both the wings of it and the main interior of the armoire are just filled with potions. Not unlike Yzma's cupboard of potions in Emperor's New
Yes.
Groove. It's essentially one of those.
Is it grossly incandescent in there?
It is. She retrieves a couple of potions and hands them to you. Each of you can gain what's a really, really useful third level wizard spell. Have a look.
Oops, the bottle in your hand. With the claw. It's bubbly enough for me. That's good.
Fireball.
Okay, so Amadeus, Ular, you both gain magic potions. Sorry, oils of greater magic weapon.
Oh, nice.
Plus, let's see, 3.
Nice. Very nice.
When you apply it to your weapon, it will cause its bonus to rise to +3 for 13 hours.
What if it already has a
Nice.
+3 bonus? It just stacks.
It doesn't stack.
It doesn't stack.
It does not stack.
So the wounding is already +3.
Yes.
So this wouldn't do anything for me.
No, but it would raise your holy halberd to +3.
It's a +2 already.
I thought it was a +1.
Okay. Well, so do it by +2.
It wouldn't do any good for mine.
Let's see.
You'd sell it though, I guess.
I could sell it.
You could.
I can get
She says, or would you prefer an oil of keen?
It's a scimitar.
You both want an oil of keen instead?
Yes.
All right. So instead of that, you get an oil of keen that lasts for 13 hours.
It's a keen wounding scimitar.
Yes, and the wounding damage is doubled if you crit.
So do it.
That's what's up.
I don't know. How much do these retail? Off the top of your head?
For 13th level?
Yeah. Oh, for 13th level? Oh, no.
Yeah. As a 13th level caster. She's 3 levels cleric, 3 levels wizard, 10 levels mystic theurge.
Damn.
So a lot. Like 14,000,
It would
something
be
like that.
very expensive, yes. I could calculate it after the session is over. All right, let's see. Leroy receives a potion of... what would you like? Invisibility sphere or... Maybe magic circle against chaos, evil, good, or law. Your choice.
Magic circle against Roxas.
Oh, or a protection from energy of your choice.
Protection from energy.
Okay. Pick an element.
Damn it. I don't know.
Fire, cold, lightning, sonic, or acid.
What's the magic circle for?
It functions like a protection versus good, evil, law, or chaos. but in a 10-foot radius and 10 minutes per level. So since it's one of her potions, it would be for 130 minutes, which would be 2 hours and 10 minutes.
I'm gonna do it against evil.
Okay, you obtain a potion of magic circle against evil. Caster level 13th. All right. Addis. She says, now, for one such as yourself, I have an experimental device that you may find interesting. She hands you what looks like a very aerodynamic bottle. She says, I saw a little bit of your display, as it were.
Oh,
Lob this as hard as you can, and it will be as if you had thrown a fireball.
okay.
You get a potion, ? Of fireball.
Homebrew stuff.
Basically, it's a 10-foot fireball and potion. 10th level fireball in potion form.
Don't drop it near you.
Don't
drop it.
get grappled while it's in your inventory.
Yeah, Makana's gonna flex and say, "You sure you don't want me to hold on to that, Addis?
I think I got it.
Got to be able to throw it further than it explodes."
Turning to Makana, she hands you a potion of... Do you want a potion of fly?
Can she get the invisibility spear potion?
Sure. Remember that it's regular invisibility. It fades if you deal damage.
Okay.
And that goes for any creature in the circle.
All right.
However, it does
Oh, wait.
There's moments where... Yeah?
That fly is 60 feet good.
Yes.
That's a lot better than Makana can do. She can do 20 average.
Yeah, and it's as per a 13th level caster would cast it for all variables.
Yeah, she'll take the fly. As cool as the invisibility would be.
Okay. That leaves just Theo, I think. She'll, yeah?
Oh, I was going to say, because she can go invisible with the invisibility sphere, but she'll still be like, chink, kink, 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 kink. She moves around, so.
True. She will give Theo a potion of...
Dead.
You know what? I'll just message David to see what he wants. All right. With that, she says, and I would give you more, but I'm afraid I can't be giving away everything I have. But I do hope this gets across the message that I am very grateful for what you've done for me.
Message received.
Blessings received. Loot get. That drops. Insert nerdy phrase here.
No, you never told me your actual name.
Yeah, that's on the days.
Woodhar.
Just go shake your hand.
He does a pretty strong grip.
He just like shakes it. It just kind of feels weird being 6 years older than he was the day before.
Mhm.
Orphan is where that's where James is in Felicity are, right?
No, you left them in Dratus? Dratus.
Yeah.
I get mixed up.
I doubt they would make it from Dratus all the way to Lorifin in just one go.
Oh, I just got the names mixed.
All right. Stepping outside of her laboratory, you all notice that you are inside the Tower of the Arcane.
Noise.
Neat.
Leroy's just gonna go down the hall, I guess, to Armos's location.
You
Or
go
should
to Armos's place. The door is already open.
Yeah, Makana follows because she wants a reward.
So, what's Laura?
It's not even your.
All right.
No.
You wander over, and Armos welcomes each of you inside and says, "I had felt the teleportation in Meredith's laboratory. Well done indeed. Now, to be honest, I had not expected all of you to return to my lab, but all the same, a reward promise is a reward that you shall get as per contract. Now, I imagine that there was some sort of interminable danger that you faced.
Makana nods, said we had to kill a weird, very powerful celestial child thing.
Two of these people turned to dust.
Child murder is,
Traumatic.
say, not my favorite activity. But all the same, you did return Meredith to her laboratory, and for that I am grateful.
It wasn't a child.
So much the better then. What do you say, 3,000 ahead?
I don't know who you are. I like your style.
Makana's going to say, and for hazard pay for two of our companions nearly being lost to the grave of death forever.
Yes. Well, let's see. 2 of your companions, you said? Then I'll throw in an extra 6,000.
Is that a piece, or is that just a total? Which one?
Just total on top.
You can give that to Leroy.
To Leroy. No.
His mission.
Yes, say who ran?
Leroy didn't die.
Can I take your shirt?
This is Leroy's.
Leroy ran from battle.
Yeah, like Makana feels like she deserves this because she stayed and fought to the last moment. Doesn't deserve the 6,000.
of that.
Deserves it.
Yeah.
Like this guy right here.
Yeah, if you want it that bad, you can have it.
Yeah, Kaiserov did kind of do amazing. Like, not even arguing that for Makana's character. Like, she would probably give like the three that are a good chunk of her money to him.
You don't like money?
Money's not important.
It is if you want to get stronger.
What's the point of getting stronger?
How long does True Seeing last? I'm pretty sure it's 1 round per level, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not hours per level.
Hang on.
Not in 3.5. I think it is in 5th edition.
Hang on. It is 1 minute per level,
Oh, a minute per level? Okay.
I think.
Well,
Yeah,
your
that's
True
what I-
Seeing has more health.
Yeah, I know. So it wasn't like I was truly seeing what everybody was just now.
All right. So,
Oh snap! While she had True Seeing, she probably would have saw Makana's ghost heads behind her.
Yep. But
We were kind of being killed at the time.
we can wager that she was probably a little bit distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even if she did, she'd be like
Whatever.
Mhm.
weirder things.
Has
Okay.
wings.
Moving forward.
Has wings.
So everybody adds 3,000 to their inventory,
Nice.
and Leroy gets an additional 6,000.
Whoa.
Okay, Leroy gets an additional 3,000, and Addis gets an additional 3,000.
Excuse me. So we're in the north, right?
Yes.
Nice. I'm gonna go look us around. She's never been here before.
What is it that
Well, I'm at least back at what I was before.
I'm not gonna go cause trouble. Just winks and leaves.
Business concluded here.
Armo says, actually, if you're willing, I have another task that I would like performed.
Roy's our liaison. It's up to him.
He'll look nervous and he'll be like, yeah, sure. What's the time limit on it?
Oh, whatever your convenience is. That's very distracting.
Sorry.
Yeah, Makana nods and says, "We have stuff to take care of in the fortress to the north, and we have to also meet with that blasted Rakshasa. We can come back."
Well, if you're going to be out and about, I have heard that there are, shall we say, there are hidden temples here and there on our continent. Now, should you happen to come across one, I would be most grateful if you would, let's say, recover some things from inside of it for research purposes.
Makana is going to say, "Well, I can give you the location of 2 of them and give you an item out of one of them."
Yes, but I think perhaps you and I are thinking of different things. Now, I have already located one of them, and it is, as it happens, a few days' travel to the west of Fort Breck. If you stand atop one of the hills in that dismal little town of Duro, you can actually see it. Well, on a clear day, provided it's not blizzarding. But you can see one of the spires from that place.
Is one in a lake?
If you're referring to the lake tower of an old mage that I know the name of, then no. These are actual temples, not wizard towers, not anything else. They were built to worship something a long time ago, but they likely have fallen into disuse or have been appropriated by the newest, the new age religions of the day.
Makana raises her hand and says, "That's my tower now. The wizard there kidnapped one of my friends and was pretty unreasonable about trying to kill her and us."
Oh, so he's dead then. Very good. He's a bit of an ass to begin with.
She nods and says, "I've only bought one property in my life. The rest have been acquired through rather questionable means." Yeah. I showed him a really funny picture and he chuckled himself into the grave. There you go.
All the same, no love lost there. As I said, he was kind of an ass. At any rate, if you do choose to undertake this task, then do so at your leisure and return to me when it is convenient, I suppose. Otherwise, you may simply say no.
Makana's
If
gonna
we
say,
come across it, then we'll let you know the locations, and if we have the time, we'll go and see what's inside it.
Marvelous, marvelous. And if you do happen to find anything worthy of research, I'd be willing to pay a rather hefty sum of money. Say 40,000 per item of research.
Okay. Leroy doesn't really care about the money, but he does give a glare at Makana.
"All right."
What?
Yeah, Makana's going to mention to Armos and say, "What do you know, or rather, do you know anything of a sorceress living undercover in Duro?
I may. Do you have a name?
Makana says she's got a sun that's not that bright, a whole tower there, and she's living under the guise of something else. No, I don't have her name. I didn't write it down. It was like the second
I
section.
know it. I know it. Do I want to tell him? No.
He nods and says, yes. Yes, I remember. She had been traveling around the countryside for some time. Spent a little bit of time in the elemental plane of water.
Makana's going to say, does your temple have anything to do with the tunnels running underneath the city and all her spiders and the warm
Oops, excuse me.
vents under there?
He shrugs and says, that I'm not certain of. That is why I would like it if you could go and do some research for me.
What's these?
Can Makana roll a diplomacy check?
Sure.
She's going to
Take
say, well, walking into an area where we know there's a powerful, hostile, magical user, while being employed by you, surely it would be in your best interest to outfit us a little
Makana,
bit.
why can't you just stop being greedy?
I wouldn't define it as greed. I would define it as using an advantageous situation. But it's in his best interest that we do well, and it's in our best interest that we do well too. But that check is going to be a 20 or 39.
So what's this white stuff on the ground?
Okay.
He says, well,
Really?
I've asked you to do so at your leisure. You may certainly turn tail and run away if you feel that you are not adequately prepared for the task.
She's going to say, no, I was wondering, how quickly can you reshape arcane wares?
He says, it depends on the existing enchantment, of course, but I do boast the fastest crafting skills in all of Lorphin, if not all of the world. But to answer your question more directly, quite fast. Why do you ask?
She says, well, if I gave you a suit of armor, could you upgrade it if I paid you the money? And could you reshape this in a matter of days? And she'll gesture what she's wearing, and then to Kaiserif and say, to fit him.
He nods and says, absolutely. Easily. Just dragonhide? Is there any particular enchantment upon it?
She shakes her head and says it has a heavy magical touch on it.
Kaiserith grabs your shoulder and leans into your ear and says, I'm good. I don't need a big suit of armor. I like my studded leather.
Makana's just going to whisper back to him, but I don't want you out in the field unprotected. You've had some close calls.
He says, yeah, I know, but I'm usually pretty good about staying in the back.
And she says, but I got that plate armor in Fortress Alati that I can wear. Are you sure?
He nods. I'm sure we can sell this, turn a pretty profit.
Yeah. Makana's not going to argue about keeping the Dragon Plate +4 because it is terrific walking around with 31 AC. So.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, she's just gonna say, well, I just wanted to keep that in mind in case we didn't need it.
He nods. Sure. Thanks for looking out for me.
And she says that to Armos too. Just I just wanted to make sure that we had the availability to reshape armor.
Mm.
And she's gonna gesture like southwards and say, "Those guys in Fortress Alati, 2 weeks. They don't even know what they're doing."
Armos nods in agreement. Yes, I quite agree. 2 weeks. It's almost as if they don't have an Arcano Forge.
What a shame.
He gestures to a corner where you see what looks to be a forge set up, except the flames are blue, and the anvil appears to be made of crystal.
Hmm.
Blacksmith and me like twinges. That's not how they work.
It's
But magic.
It's actually diamond.
Actually, diamond would make a horrible surface to smith on. Because
It would.
you actually need anvils are soft. They need to be soft because they absorb heat and then they rebound. They push the hammer back, so you're not like wearing yourself out. So actually, it's all as far as metal goes. They're very soft with a hard steel plate welded on top. So trust me.
JD, you don't know how to build forges.
Well, it's magic, but trust me.
Magic.
If you hit on the anvil that had with a ill-kept anvil with no rebound, you're gonna feel it real quick.
But yeah, no. With an Arcano Forge, you don't really hit the anvil. You just kind of hover it over the anvil, and it does the work.
It just slaps the steep against the anvil.
But no, yeah. Armos cheats. That's how. He's all for playing within the rules as long as he's the one making the rules.
It's like he's a GM or something.
Yeah, Makana's gonna say, do you have any items for magically capturing and restraining things?
Armos lets out a deep belly laugh that goes on for nearly a minute solid before he slaps his knee and stands back up straight and says,
No.
Oh, that was a serious question. I thought it was rhetorical. Oh, yes, of course.
Not at all pretentious. Not one bit. I hate you. It had nothing to do with the D4.
He presents a set of shackles and says, 50,000 gold.
Kinky.
She says, are these dimensional shackles?
And extra dimensional and
Quasi-dimensional.
and sealing of all kinds. If you would step forward.
She shakes her head and says, I just kind of need something that stops people, maybe paralyzes them for a little bit once I put it on them.
So
He nods and says, right, step forward.
I want to
Why not?
step forward.
you're out
You
here. You
step
gone.
forward?
Yeah, but I was out of the
You're
room.
gone.
Okay.
He will.
I'm sad.
He will.
Okay. You walk forward and he looks at the shackles and then snaps them open. Says, your wrists.
Can I walk back in and be all like,
He snaps them closed. You feel very weak. The connection that you have to your shape-shifting abilities, you don't feel those anymore.
So he collapses,
Uh,
basically.
you feel like your strength is 10.
so are we dominating people now? Is what she asks back.
You're not back. Get out.
Sapphire's just like, I'm into that.
Can I tell what?
That would be too convenient.
It would.
Can I tell what metal they're made out of?
Uh,
I know what steel manacles feel like.
yeah, you do.
Yeah.
These are not those. This appears to be one is cold iron, the other is silver.
Oh, this one hurts. Like
And Makana's just gonna like gesture on her fingers and just say, and if I wanted to use these to capture a giant, a sorceress, or a rakshasa.
Arma snaps the shackles off and says, "Do I have another volunteer?"
I want to volunteer because I just rolled a 20 for if she goes back in.
You're not back in here. Get out.
Why not? I rolled for it.
That's still all too convenient.
Fucking hell.
What did you get for walking out early?
Kaisareth looks around and says, "I think we get the point."
No. You don't. I don't know.
Yeah, Makana asks him if it works for, or actually she'll ask, does it work on clerics, the sorceress, Enduro, Bandasora, and giants?
He looks at the shackles, then looks back to you and says, "The feeling is really indescribable. Why do you not step forward? Try it for yourself."
Makana's going to shake her head and say, I don't like being tied up.
I do.
No,
He
it
says,
was.
"Well, it's just a demonstration.
I
The
was.
moment you feel uncomfortable, you may take them off."
I was separated from a part of myself I didn't know could be separated from. And I don't ever want to see
Lori will step up.
Uh,
You're gone.
Armos,
Shush.
Armos looks at Leroy and says, "Oh no, I couldn't let you try them on."
You'd run away with them.
Oh, fuck.
To bed at night.
Suffice it to say, I'm rather partial to you. You are a loyal customer, after all.
Makana's just going to nod and say, I trust you that they work. I don't have the funds for them now, but I will be back in the future to purchase them.
He nods. "No worries. They're not a popular item, believe me."
She says, well, what if I can put some bad people behind bars using these? Maybe increase the demand for them.
He nods and says, "It is not... This sort of magic exists someplace else. A place that I was commissioned to design, as it happens. Or at least perfect the design on, I should say."
Can she just do a knowledge geography for Fort Chalice there?
Well, it is.
Or would she know?
Talking about. It's pretty clear what he's talking about.
Okay, yeah. Makana's going to say, they're supposed to be designing my prison, but I've yet to get in contact with their leader.
You would be more... it would be more thrifty to contact them. They have... they do things more out of the goodness of their own heart, whereas I... it's not to say that I do not do such things, but I'm a man of simple means.
Did you have something to do with the sales and portus of Fort Chalice? Was that your handiwork?
Not my initial handiwork, no. That you owe to someone 200-300 years prior. However, I was brought in to overlook the design, and I found a couple of crucial flaws that I smoothed over for them.
Well, perhaps you'd be interested to hear this. I visited Portus not too long ago.
Yes.
There's an individual, who was in one of the cells that was able to project in very clear detail images into myself and a companion at the time. And I've heard word that others, the guards on duty, have been affected in a similar manner. Now, you're aware of what we keep down there, I'm sure.
I am, and what you are describing is impossible.
It's not impossible.
But that is interesting. If what you say is true, then it could have certain implications that I would have to look into. This requires more research. much more research.
What was it? God's name? Therazun?
Thurston.
Thurston. Out of a vote of confidence. And because I, like many others, know that that's not, like you said, that's not supposed to happen. But this creature masquerades as a tiefling. But we know she is, at the very least, a disciple of Therazin.
Do not speak his name here. I will not warn you again.
Serena.
Whatever she is, she's breaking through the cells and is getting worse.
I will look into it. A man is only as good as his word, and I am nothing if not a man of my word. I may even consider doing this pro bono.
Well, I thought it was only my duty to mention it to you.
You were right to inform me of this. I shall begin looking into it at once. After all, if something were to break out of those cells, it would look very poor upon my reputation.
If this individual breaks out of those cells, well, between you and me is a vote of confidence. If she makes Master Durr nervous, then I think the warden claimed that she was the most dangerous thing in those cells. So,
All the more reason to look into it.
we
But
appreciate it.
you were right to warn me. I shall certainly look into it.
We appreciate it. And Aldate's just going to walk out, head downstairs.
Now, if there is no
Just
further
wait, Steph.
business to attend,
Calling from the sky.
Makana's gonna ask him, how much does it cost to open your waygate?
a hefty sum.
That's good.
A
Frozen.
hefty sum indeed.
She says, I've never been to Fort Breck. How much would you charge to take me there?
Each use of it is quite costly. It would be at least 25,000 to use it.
Oof, it's half the price of the manacles.
Indeed. However, if you are looking for a cheaper method to travel to Fort Breck, I believe Meredith has been there before. You could ask her.
Makana nods and she says, I just need to go there long enough to study the area. And she's going to, she'll just thank Armos and say, I wasn't trying to extort you earlier. I don't know what that sorceress is capable of, and I want every opportunity for my people when we head to Duro. And she's just going to leave.
Have a good day then, and good luck to you. Okay. Now I can stop doing that voice.
Mhm.
Wait, if you do it too long, it'll stick there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I'm thinking we'll go ahead and end off there. If you guys are all right with that.
Can Makana be teleported to Fort Breck? Can she beg Meredith to just take 20 on a diplomacy check?
We'll get to that next session.
She's going to sit outside Meredith's door and cry.
Yeah, take that Allison approach.
Yeah.
All right. So that said, good session, guys, and a very nice job beating Eric.
Here. In a manner of speaking.
So,
10
my-
Epic. What level was what? Okay, first of all, if it doesn't come up, what was he and what level? What CR was?
24 hit dice, medium outsider.
No specific species.
No, he was a demigod
Oh,
Just demigod.
of Farlangen.
of travels in the road.
So can we even benefit from XP from that?
You can actually. I'm going to. Where's the DMG?
Right there.
Well, I'm going to have to extrapolate on the experience table.
Bakana's basic strategy was, well, I guess I'm just going to spend 33 power points a turn to keep whacking them. That's about it.
All right, let's see. You guys are level 12.
Yeah, just freshly.
Okay.
I think Brandon's
Let's-
13.
If you were level 13 and
Brandon is 12.
CR20 would be 46,800.
Damn.
So,
Wait, say it again.
if you guys were level 13 and you defeated him, he would be worth 46,800 experience points. But you are level 12, which is technically out of range to gain experience points for that encounter. So I have to extrapolate now. So
Wait, why is it out of range?
Because it's too high for us.
too high of an encounter for you guys. The other way to get around Fordrek was to figure out what was up with Eric and his mom, and then explain to him, this is just how things are. Even if you're a demigod of time, you can't do this to people.
Yeah, I was just saying, Makana was going to really want to start rolling diplomacy checks, but I felt like the move was to kill him.
Not at all. So, what the implications does this have that we just killed a day, like a semi-David?
Don't pray at Farlangan altars anytime soon.
Farlangan's gonna be mad at us for a while.
Also, you can expect a lot of unpleasant traveling with him. If you ever travel on foot again, that is. Mostly you just seem to teleport around the continent now.
Who's
Probably.
Farlangan?
The true neutral god of travel. So he doesn't care all that much, but all the same,
We killed a demigod.
you killed a demigod.
You killed one of his sons?
Yep.
So his dad didn't die.
No, his dad died. Farlangan didn't do the horizontal tango. He blessed both the parents.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Because he was wandering around disguised as a mortal. And he was like, I'm going to do that thing that the other gods do and just like test mortals because I
Why
can.
not?
Right?
Okay.
So he wandered up and he was, it was raining. And he was like, can you please take a poor traveler in? I have been rejected at both the inn and all other residents here in town. They were like, of course, we don't have much, but, you know, here,
Right.
do your thing. And then he was like, thank you, and disappeared in the morning and blessed them with Eric.
Oh boy. Now we're killing demigods. This is getting heavy.
I'm just going to go with a nice round 62,000. Let's divide that between 6 people, shall we? You each gain 10,333 experience points.
0.333333.
0.33333333. 10,333.
10,333.
That might be enough to pop some of you to level 13.
What is 13?
I don't know. Let's find out.
78,000.
Makana is level 13.
I'm 78,735.
For level 12. I forgot to look it up.
66,000.
Thank you.
Yeah. 13 is 78,000, like Leah said.
I got it.
That's 74,104.
Rip.
I
Level
am level 13.
All right.
And
Let's fight another demigod.
Mhm.
Don't
It's
get
okay.
cocky. You guys almost didn't win that fight.
Yeah, we almost didn't.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Sarah. We definitely wouldn't.
Yeah, Kaisera beast nasty that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like,
did, I did some damage.
I mean, everybody did a lot of damage.
yeah,
Hey, you did at least 2 points of wounding damage.
2 Clondus.
It did.
Like when you have 24 hit dice and you can deal, 2 points, that's at least 24 hit points taken away.
Well, I haven't been rolling this badly, and I haven't rolled this badly in years. So it was.
That was something.
Yeah, I've rolled over 10 like 4 times this evening.
So,
Makana has 182 power points. Oh no, she just hit the next tier of spells. She just got a bigger astral construct.
I get access to 7th level spells.
Yeah, as I say, she can summon a 7th level astral construct.
Oh boy.
Yay.
It gets 2 abilities from Astral Construct menu C.
That's the big one. That's the one that I was afraid of.
So killing demigods, and like I said, these Venusaur is not.
To be fair,
scary.
you weren't meant to win that fight.
You
I
weren't meant to
underestimated the power of a sudden empowered poison from Kysera.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's how it do.
If I were smart, I would have made him also immune to ability damage.
At that point, so would we? If he hadn't have died, then we would have been permadead.
Oh no, you would have woken up at the start of the day
So we would never
in the mist. Yeah, you were never really dead.
And
That's
so-
why there was nothing when you
so I
died.
would still be trapped in there.
Yeah, you would just wake up and you'd be more advanced along the. You would A, be permanently aged, and B, more advanced on the spectrum of forgetting that you came here.
Shit.
There's no way Amadeus can know that he was not dead.
Correct.
Which it may be more enough to where you and I may need to talk about that a little bit,
Possibly.
because now he thinks afterlife is just a
Nothing.
void.
Yeah.
So I think this is something that would justifiably change his.
Sounds like you need to
Entire-
talk to a cleric.
Well, I mean,
What is Whirlwind Attack and Spring Attack? When you use the full round attack, you can give up your regular attacks and instead make 1 melee attack at your full base attack bonus against each opponent within reach. What? It's crazy.
Whirlwind attack is really dumb in the right situation.
Which there will never be one.
by really dumb, I mean it's broken.
Yes, if you are ever surrounded by 8 targets, you get 8 attacks.
Well, I mean that's kind of like cleave. It's like it can be useful.
9
But
times
it's-
out of 10 it isn't. Now,
Right.
here's where Whirlwind Attack is useful. If you're attacking really high AC targets, it makes an attack at your highest bonus against all of them. Right? So that's where it's particularly useful.
Or like,
Either you get swarmed by a lot of smaller creatures, or you are surrounded by 1 or 2 high AC creatures.
that would be good. Like for instance, if you took spike chain the trip in the greater trip feat, and our combat reflexes in the greater trip line, could possibly trip multiple people in a round.
Yeah.
Maybe.
In any case, yeah, so that's it for the session. Any last questions, thoughts, or comments?
I hate demigods. I hate demigods.
Well, I have only placed 1 other of them in this campaign, and I can fully say that he would actually kill you guys.
Oh, was that Kumakana?
Okay, 2 other demigods. But you have met him. You're technically... Well, he's not hostile towards you.
Well, that's so he hasn't been funny yet.
You've met him.
No, the whole party has met him. Everybody in the
Is
current
it
party has met him.
before?
I'm gonna guess it's the new Raven Lord.
Ravenlord Sparrow.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say he's the only guy I've seen make copies of himself like that.
Demigod of Oladamara.
Delayed blast Fireball.
The one that Connor was bad mouthing the.
No, she never badmouthed him. She was just like, "Hey, you killed my girlfriend. Can you apologize?"
No, oh my god.
Nope, fuck you.
Fix my roof.
Which she did.
My shit, how you found it.
And my
I'm very glad though because Makana did think she could take him.
She could not.
I mean, it's not going to change how she RPs towards him, but
It's called I've got an 8d6 sneak attack and can summon a clone of myself right behind you.
That also has an 86.
That also has an 8d6
He
sneak
can summon
attack
a clone
and
of himself.
attacks as if he was my summoned creature.
And he can summon another one, which also has 86. So on and so forth.
Sparrow gets out of hand very quickly.
Yeah.
Plus, he's always bodyguarded by Dinley.
And he's a demigod.
No, he's an aberration.
oh, him and Makana have something in common.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should make babies.
However, Dinley's spell-like abilities were all muted out when he got his tongue removed.
It's an aberration. He shouldn't be able to grow it back. Evelith in a suit of armor? What?
That's racist.
He
Oh, that's
is normal,
aberrationist.
but he's not the right kind of aberration for that.
That's right.
Think of him less like an aberration and more like a modified humanoid,
Homunculus.
essentially. He was born,
Ish.
but for all of his developmental years, he spent time on the elemental planes.
Okay.
It does things, man.
Okay. Well, that's a resume.
All right,
Nah,
new
is-
power
is-
time.
Is delayed blast fireball essentially fireball for 5 rounds?
Delayed
20
blast
radius.
fireball, its primary function that I've seen it used for is setting up traps and use in the spell time stop. Because in 3.5, if a spell's effect would be completely contained within time stop's duration, it doesn't happen, essentially. And you waste a spell slot on it. So you cast Delayed Blast Fireball a bunch of times while in time stop, and then when time stop ends, you set them all off at the same time.
Oh.
Makana was basically doing the opposite of time stop. She was just moving extremely fast with her temporal acceleration.
Extremely good speed.
Gotta go fast.
I'm gonna cut off the broadcast now and close the call and catch you guys later.
All right.
Bye.